Welcome in, everybody. We're live from Willie Williams Gym here in Mount Pleasant, Texas, home of the Mount Pleasant Tigers. But we've got regional semifinal action here for you tonight between the Liberty-Eylau Leopards and the Lone Oak Buffaloes. I'm Zach Doty, joined by John Droke, and we're looking forward to a good basketball game tonight, John.
Regional semifinal matchup. Can't wait to see it play out. Really excited to watch this Leopard team play tonight. You know, this is really where you make or break in the season. Playoff basketball here from Willie Williams Gym. What a unique name for a gym, dude.
Name. Shout out to Willie Williams.
I mean, it's no Raider Dome. It'll do.
Hey, Liberty-Eylau is trying to make it a Raider Dome here tonight.
Yeah,
Pretty packed out visitors side. Lone Oak had a good attendance as well, but we're getting ready for the national anthem real quick, so we'll take a quick break for that, and we'll be right back with more action after this.
Welcome to Willie Williams Gym here at Mount Pleasant High School for tonight's boys basketball regional semifinals game between the Lone Oak Buffaloes and the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. At this time, please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Starting lineup to now is national anthem out of the way, and it is basketball time here in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, can't wait for this one to get underway. Going to be a great matchup between these two teams. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards and the Lone Oak Buffaloes. Lone Oak coming out white uniforms, trimmed in red, red numbers. Liberty-Eylau coming out in the classic reds, white numbers, jerseys trimmed in white.
As we get ready for tip, take a quick look at our bracket of who we got going on here in Region 2. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Dallas, Madison, and Jefferson tonight, happening at Tyler High School. And so no matter the situation, big-time matchups happening here in Region 2.
So it's going to be Tyrus Crowell and Dylan Klein set to tip things off, and we are underway. Leopards control the tip. It's Caden Proctor working left side, going to move it around the perimeter. Kick it over to Sean Hall, the sophomore. Now back into the hands of Zay Cooper. Cooper tried to put a move on his defender. This game, win or go home. Best time of the year for basketball. Good move to the basket there. Shot off the mark for Cooper. Rebounded by Hall Clark. Kicks it out. Crowell looking to get things started. Can't get it going. Rebound fought for into the hands of Lone Oak. It's going to be DeBoard to bring it down across the timeline for the Buffaloes. So now skip it over into the corner to Klein. Now back out to Brown. The lone freshman on the floor for the Buffaloes, Brady Holder, as that one almost stolen away by Crowd. Good effort by him, and a good job cutting off that passing lane. And now Buffalo's going to step out of bounds. So Liberty-Eylau going to have it in the front court. They trigger it into Sean Hall. Sean Hall really come on for the Leopards this season. He drives in the lane, looking to dish it back out to Crowell. Finds him on the left wing. Crowell pull-up jumper off the mark. Rebounded by Hall Clark. He'll bring it back out. Going to kick it over there to Zay Cooper. Cooper drives in. A lot of contact. He'll draw the foul. That one's going to go against Alberto Sarmiento. His first. Fouls on the floor. Leopards will take it out underneath their own basket. It'll be Cooper set to trigger the inbound. Finds Hall Clark, pulls a three. Off the mark, a little too much on it. Stuck back up, can't get it to fall. Leopards will keep it. That was Sean Hall trying for the stick back there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Seems like already the name of the game is going to be offensive rebounds for Liberty-Eylau. 3 offensive rebounds here quickly, only a minute and a half in. See how big of a factor that becomes this entire game.
Sean Hall working inside, takes it himself. Good defense by the Buffalo. As it'll be DeBoard. Has a lot of trouble in the backcourt. Got to give it up. Throws it away. Liberty-Eylau speeding them up in the backcourt as we've seen them do all year long. And they've just about perfected it.
Had a wall there before half court, just really preventing anything from happening.
And Caden Proctor loses a handle on that one out of bounds.
Tried to get a little tricky with the pass there. I think you got in between of both Hall Clark and Tyrus of who you wanted to throw to, and ended up sailing out of bounds.
Leopards in a stingy full court press. That's Sean Hall gets the steal off of Alberto, and then is going to pick up the foul. And just like that, Alberto Sarmiento has 2 fouls less than 2 minutes into this ball game. So that one's on the floor. Second team foul against the Buffalo. That one triggered in. Now giving back to Sean Hall. Check that, giving back to Zay Cooper in the left corner. Now they find Hall on the cutter. He's going to draw the foul and count the basket. Foul's going to go against Bruce Sadler, his first, team third. So Buffalo's already 3 fouls, barely 2 minutes into this first quarter, as Hall looks to convert 3 the old-fashioned way, and does. Leopards draw first blood in this regional semifinal game. And they're looking to speed things right back up here in the backcourt. Alberto gives it up to DeBoard. They break the pressure, a lot of contact there. Liberty-Eylau going to be charged with the foul. That one's going to go against Cooper, his first, team first. That was Dylan Klein who drew the foul. As they're looking for Klein again, he gets it at the top of the key. Alberto now smothered by Hall. Has to give it up. And a little pull-up jumper there. Good. That one by Brady Holder, the senior. Not the freshman. My mistake earlier.
Yeah, Tyrus tried to crash in to force a help defense, and ended up working that way to get him open, as we see one go off the top of the backboard going back the Buffalo's way.
So Buffaloes have it 92 feet to work. They get it in to Sadler. Sadler in a lot of trouble. Finds Alberto in the front court. Alberto going to take it himself, lose a handle on it, and they'll say last touch by the Buffaloes. So Liberty-Eylau going to take over possession there.
They got a clean break past half court, but a really good job there by Crowell. to get down the court and make that really tough.
And I got a good feeling this may be a high-paced basketball game, Dodie.
Yeah, I mean, with the intensity that Ellie is playing both on offense and defense, they're going to kind of dictate the way that this game speed goes.
Sean Hall looking for some off-the-ball movement. Good head fake there by Cooper. He dumps inside Hall Clark. Good ball movement. 3 on the way from Proctor off the mark. Crowell stick back, no good. Hall Clark can't get it to go. Finally, it's tipped back in. Sean Hall, he's got all 5 for the Leopards.
We talked about it early. Offensive rebounds are going to be huge here. That big size advantage for Ellie's playing huge dividends so far, and then Sean Hall just way athletic.
You got to be excited if you're a Leopard fan. Sean Hall, only a sophomore, is a 3 from NBA range. Eli DeBoard ties things up.
And that's how the Buffaloes are going to have to match intensity.
Crowell says, I want one. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. They fire one up the court to Holder. Holder takes it, head fake, shot, good! They have their first lead. Back and forth we go. Not even 4 minutes into the first quarter, 7-5, Buffaloes in front of Liberty-Eylau. As Cooper walks it across the timeline there, gives it to Hall Clark. Working right side, looking towards Crowell. Now gives it up to him in the corner. Now a long 3, good! Oh my goodness! It's the 3-point show so far as Zay Cooper gets a tray ball. Buffaloes, Alberto in trouble. Finds his man, good effort, a lot of contacts. Sean Hall draws his first. Should be team second against the Leopards. But you gotta like the effort of him getting on the floor for it early.
Yeah, Sean's just trying to fight for the ball. Didn't really have any attention in a foul there. Just kind of ended up into the legs of the Buffalo.
Tyrus Crowell favoring a foot there coming off the floor. Anthony Marshall checked in the game as a wide open Buffalo. Dylan Klein and missed assignment there from the Leopards.
It looked like Hall Clark and Anthony Marshall had miscommunication of who was covering the corner and who was covering the other defender, and just ended up a wide open bucket down the middle.
Proctor, nice move inside, off the glass, can't get it to go. Good box out there by Klein to get the rebound. Now Klein gonna fire one up the floor. Alberto between 2 defenders gets it to go. And Liberty-Eylau gonna want a timeout. The Buffalo fans on their feet. You can feel the energy tonight in the Willie Williams Gymnasium. We're gonna take a short break, get some words from our sponsors, and be right back here with the action on game day.
Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to give a huge shout out to our game sponsors for their support of Texarkana Game Day. Access Plumbing Group, Kelly Sims, Remax Preferred, Redemption LLC, Loyalty Over Love, and Phone Pros. Thank you to our game sponsors for their support.
Shout out to Phone Pros, man. You got the phones, we got the pros.
Big Phone Pros, guys.
Back into action here out of the timeout. 11-8 is the score. The Lone Oak Buffaloes leading the Liberty-Eylau Leopards no longer as Zay Cooper knocks down his second tray ball of the night. And man, it's been a fun first quarter. As now Buffalo's in trouble. They just fire one up the length of the floor, ends up in the hands of Bowman. Now Alberto takes it again, can't get that one to fall. Rebound, stick back. Colton Bowman gets his first 2.
Bowman is the sole freshman that's going to come in, and, you know, that height difference is going to be huge playing against LE.
Off the mark, long rebound controlled by the Buffaloes. You'll hear a mixture of both. As now some trouble, Buffaloes get it to Alberto. He's working off Proctor. Lose the hand on it, stolen away. Here comes Sean Hall, all the way to the rack. A lot of contact, he draws the foul, and he'll get 2 free throws. I believe that foul will go against Dylan Klein, and will be his first, team 4th. And so after a quick 3 fouls by the Buffaloes, they've kind of drawn back in and shown some discipline. As Hall knocks down his first free throw. He's got 6 on the night so far. Anthony Lozoya checks in for the Buffalo. As Sean Hall toes the line for his second. Chance to tie this ball game up. And can't get that one to go. Hall Clark hit the floor. There was no call. Buffaloes have the basketball. So they give it to Klein, back to Alberto. And they finally get it across half court. Almost stolen away. And shot up and good immediately into the game. Anthony Lozoya, and he's got two.
Hall Clark ends up charging to try to get the steal, and it ends up leaving the paint wide open for a quick bucket.
Tough shot there, was off the mark. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. Here comes Alberto, pushing the pace. And was looking for Lozoya. Maybe a little miscommunication between Alberto Sarmiento and Lozoya. Leopards get the possession of the basketball back. As it will be Anthony Marshall to bring the ball across the timeline for the Leopards. Marshall dumps it inside. That one off the foot of Hall. Leopards lucky to keep possession of it there as Marshall now thinks about driving in. Pull up, tough jumper, good! And Dylan Klein was in his face. 15-14, Leopards trail by one. A minute 09 left to go in the first quarter. Buffaloes do a good job breaking the press. Bowman, the freshman, dumps it into Klein. Klein working men. Now it'll be Alberto. Ooh, maybe a travel, no call. Now there's the call. Picked up that pivot foot, and Leopards get the ball back with a chance to take a lead on this possession. Is Alberto gonna check out? I believe it was Bruce Sadler who came back into the game for the Buffaloes. Sean Hall gonna slow the pace down a little bit. 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Leopards trail by one. Marshall, pull up, jumper, good shot selection. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Dylan Klein. Now 38 seconds. Buffaloes with a chance to extend their lead. Klein, head fake, thought about the three. Kicks it back out to DeBoard. Great last name for a basketball player, by the way. DeBoard gives it back to Klein. He's smothered by Liberty-Eylau defenders. And now a three pulled from the corner. It's good! Anthony Lozoya gets a tray ball. 11 seconds. Leopards trail by four. It'll be Cooper. 4 seconds now. Pulls out NBA range three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded. Shot at the buzzer. No good. And that'll be the way the first quarter ends. We got a live atmosphere here in the Willie Williams Gymnasium. 18-14. Leopards trail the Lone Oak Buffaloes. We'll take a quick break, get some words from our sponsors, and be right back here for second quarter action on game day.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
All right, welcome back here to the Willie Williams Gymnasium here in Mount Pleasant, Texas. After one quarter of play, the Liberty-Eylau Leopards trailing the Lone Oak Buffaloes 18-14, but it's about as even of a first quarter as you're going to get in playoff basketball. So far, the story of the game, I believe, as you touched on earlier, Dodie, offensive rebounds. That's going to be a big factor in this one. As, Lone Oak, one of the few teams we've seen this season that can match up with Liberty-Eylau down low as far as size is concerned.
Good thing to see Cyrus Crowd back in the game after he was favoring that foot, though.
Klein three off the mark. Rebound fought for into the hands of the Leopards. They got numbers. Here comes Hall, dumps it. Hall Clark, good! Good transition bucket for the Leopards. Hall Clark's first basket of the game. As that ball almost stolen away, and a good take to the basket for Bruce Sadler, who gets his first bucket of the game. Hall working perimeter, dumps it to Hall Clark. Hall Clark looking for more. That one denied. Gets it to go for the second chance opportunity, and one. And looked like the Buffaloes were looking for a technical. To no avail.
I think they were thinking that he either said something or did something with the ball to qualify for it.
believe that foul was on Bowman. His team first of the second quarter. Hall Clark can't get the free throw to go in the old school three-point play. 20-18, Leopards trail by 2 as they're dumping it down into Bowman. Shot denied by Crowell and out of bounds. Last touch by the Leopards. And as we've seen all season, Crowell rim protecting. Looks like the Buffaloes brought a little student section with them, Doty.
Oh, yeah, they got a good little crowd that traveled to Mount Pleasant.
Klein, a little too much pressure down low. Bowman comes away with it. Back to Klein. Can't get it to go. Good defense by the Leopards, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Liberty-Eylau. And that was a good tandem down low by Tyrus Crowell and Devin Hall Clark.
Yeah, I mean, that first block starts with Hall Clark, and then, Tyrus Crowell reaching from behind to force that jump ball. Huge possession for those Twin Towers down there.
Hall head fakes to 3. Gives it to Proctor. Now Crowell's going to pull a 3. Still can't get one to go. That one was a little short. Will go out of bounds and be Buffalo's basketball as they hold on to a slim 2-point lead here in this regional semifinal game. And man, it's nice to have this type of atmosphere, Doty.
Yep. We're going to have a fun one tonight.
Liberty-Eylau going to come out in a 2-2-1 press. Buffaloes get it inbounds. It'll be DeBoard, gives it back to Klein. They got a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Got to be aware of a 10-second call. They finally get it up to Alberto, who has it almost stolen away. Good fight on the floor. Great job by Cooper. Now here come the Leopards. Proctor, pull up, jumper, just off the mark. Rebound into the hands of the Leopards, and they still have it. Sean Hall now. His take off the mark. Hall Clark. Leopards all over the offensive boards. And finally the ball goes out of bounds.
And we'll go back Lonoke's way.
And just an amazing effort on the offensive boards by the Leopards right there. Just unfortunate they couldn't get one to fall. Credit where credit's due to the Buffaloes, also doing a pretty good job in the paint defensively.
Yeah, they were fighting to stay with it through everything.
DeBoard fires one up to Sadler. Now it's thrown away into the hands of Hall Clark. Up to Sean Hall. Now Proctor going to reset. Thinks about driving. That one gets into the hands of Hall, and he'll draw the foul. That one against Sadler. The Sadler's team second of the second quarter. So big free throws coming here for Sean Hall. He's already got 6 on the night. Looking to add to his total here. First one on the way, good. Cuts the lead to 1. And Doty, you know what I love about this gym? A lot like Texas High. Look at the scoreboard, man.
Yeah.
We got the green and the red numbers, so you'll never be confused about who's winning. Second one good, and that ties it up. Back and forth we go in this one. As Sean Hall looking for a steal, knocked it out of the hands of the Buffalo player. As they finally get it across half court to Klein. And now driving baseline on a floater on the way, no good. Last touched out of bounds by the Buffalo. That was DeBoard with the floater on the baseline, couldn't get it to go. Now it's going to be Zay Cooper to push the tempo. Kick to the corner to Sean Hall, working on Klein baseline. Going to go all the way through. Now pull up a 3 on the other corner and gets it. Sean Hall, have a night. He's in double digits already. Klein picks up his dribble. Now it's in the hands of DeBoard, and he's going to pick up the foul, and it was. Sean Hall got a little excited there. He'll pick up his second of the contest. It's Liberty-Eyelau's first of the second quarter. As now almost a steal there by Zay Cooper. Sadler fires at corner to Holder. And the Buffalo's going to want a timeout. 23-20, Liberty-Eylau with a slim lead. We'll take a quick break, get some words from our sponsors, and be right back here for the action on game day.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Welcome back, everybody. Again, want to shout out our game sponsors, Axis Plumbing Group, Kelly Sims Remax Preferred, Redemption LLC, Loyalty Over Love, as well as Phone Pros. Thank you to our game sponsors for their support.
So coming out of the timeout, Buffalo's trailing Liberty-Eylau by 3, but this one's been back and forth as a back-and-forth game can get. Klein skips one width of the floor over to Alberto. He's picked up by Marshall. 4 out, 1 in for the Buffaloes. Liberty-Eylau in a man defense as Klein takes it himself, has a lot of contact. They're going to say it's on the floor as the basket went in.
Call was on Zay Cooper.
So Cooper going to pick up his second. Team's second of the second quarter. Buffaloes have it underneath their own basket. They trigger it into Klein beyond the perimeter. He's got 2 defenders. Good ball movement by the Buffalo. They're going to kick it back out to Sadler. Klein guarded by Anthony Marshall deep beyond the perimeter. And Alberto back to Sadler at the top of the key. Liberty-Eylau doing a great job defensively. A little push off there from Klein, no call, and a 3 from NBA range. Eli DeBoard. My goodness, he pulled that one from all the way back in Texarkana. So that knots us up at 23 on the scoreboard. Zay Cooper says, I want one of my own. Can't get that one to go. Klein comes down with the rebound. And neither one of these teams shine away from the three-point line tonight. As now in trouble is DeBoard in the backcourt. Throws up a prayer, almost stolen away. Ends up in the hands of Hall Clark. Hall Clark corner to Proctor. Might have shuffled his feet, no call. Now Anthony Marshall dumps one down low to Sean Hall. What a feed from Marshall to Hall. Hall's got 13. And gives the Leopards the lead back. Alberto, a lot of pressure once he got into the front court. Liberty-Eylau is just smothering the Buffaloes beyond the perimeter right now. Klein skips one over to the three-point line. That's a DeBoard, drives in, puts one off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Leopards. Here comes Zay Cooper with great speed behind the back. Hall Clark, tough move, good head fake, and gonna draw the foul on Klein. And that's the guy you want to get into foul trouble if you're the Leopards. That's his second. We'll send Hall Clark to the line and a chance to extend the lead for the Leopards in this tight-knit basketball game. Great atmosphere here tonight at the Willie Williams Gymnasium from both fan bases. Shout out to everybody who made the drive here to Mount Pleasant tonight. We got a little liquid on the floor. So now Hall Clark will toe the line for his first. First one on the way, good. Hall Clark shooting 50% from the line so far tonight. Sean Hall 4 for 5 from the line tonight. Got to make free throws in these type of games. Hall Clark, second one on the way. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by the Buffalo. As they do a better job of breaking the full court press that time as Klein gets it back, swings it over to the board. Now to Alberto, he's guarded by Sean Hall. Now it's swung back over to the board, head fake. And good job there by Caden Proctor to stay on his feet as Klein pulls one. High arcing shot ends up in the hands of the Leopards. Hall gives it to Proctor, probably going to take it himself. Gets it to go with the right hand on the left side too. What a take by Caden Proctor.
I love that for him. You know, after that, break in between quarters, he was firing up the team. He was the vocal leader there as we see a travel there by Lone Oak. To get a guy like Caden Proctor who can, score at will and has done a really good job defensively, for him to be that vocal leader in the huddle, to see him get those points is going to be big.
And one of the great advantages that this Liberty-Eylau team has is they can find points from different places on different nights. Like tonight, Sean Hall has done a great job as he's slowing down the pace of this game a little bit. But other nights it's Tyrus Crowell, and some nights maybe it's Anthony Marshall. Caden Proctor can usually hit him from beyond the three-point line. Just something nice to have in your back pocket when you're going into the playoffs. There's a beautiful pass, and oh my goodness! Ball movement, they get it to Crowell. He tries to bring the rim down. His first points of the night.
Two incredible finds by both guys, and it ends up perfectly there for Tyrus Crowell.
And his first points of the night had an exclamation point on it. Buffaloes, a lot of contact there by the Leopards, nothing called. Ball down low on the floor, somehow ends up in the hands of the Buffaloes. They call that out of bounds.
Yes, out of bounds on the baseline.
Out of bounds and stay with, and it'll go to the Leopards. Man, what a jam that was by Tyrus Crowell.
And I think that's a huge spark of momentum for him. You know, he just got taken out earlier in the quarter. You know, I think Coach Lehman wasn't really happy with his shot selection in a three that he took earlier in that quarter. Him coming back out there and getting a huge dunk like that's going to be huge for his confidence.
Zay Cooper kicks it over to Proctor. Now Hall Clark. 2 in, 3 out for the Leopards. Man defense for Lone Oak. And Sean Hall now is going to bring it back out. He's closely guarded by Parnell. Now Proctor gets it on the right wing, dumps one in down low, back to Hall. Good ball movement as Hall Clark pulls a deep three. That one off the mark. Rebound fought for. Crowd gets it, sticks it back up, can't get it to go. And it goes out of bounds. They'll say last touched by the Buffaloes. And that was the right idea from Colt Bowman to try to throw it off of Tyrus Crowell. Just a little too far out of bounds by that point in time.
Yeah, both guys.
Caden Proctor, a lot of contact, hits the deck hard. He'll draw the foul. That one's going to go against Slade Parnell, his first, team fourth of the second quarter. 47.2 seconds left to go in this first half. As Crowell can't get that jumper to go, Buffaloes come away with it. They get it up to Sadler, and a lot of contact there at half court, and Crowell going to pick up his first foul of the contest. It was kind of a dangerous pass there from Sadler to Colt Bowman. Buffaloes catch a break with the foul. It'll be Bruce Sadler. Gets it into Dylan Klein. 37 ticks left to go here in the first half. Leopards up by 7. They give it to Parnell. Now back to the board. Liberty-Eylau done a great job closing down passing lanes here in this game so far. As Parnell looking for a three. Can't get it to go. Bowman gets the rebound, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Lone Oak. So Liberty-Eylau going to get possession back with 18 seconds. And that one's stolen away. Good hustle by Eli DeBoard. He pulls a quick three. No good. And that was great court awareness by DeBoard, but now Liberty-Eylau looking for points the other way. Hall Clark, shot up, gets it to go with 5 seconds to go. 2 seconds now as that one almost stolen away, and that will be the way that the first half ends. Liberty-Eylau taking some momentum into halftime. 32-23, they lead the Lone Oak Buffaloes. We'll take a break, get some words from our sponsors, and be back here in a little bit for second half action.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a Safety and Savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home's protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
For over 20 years, Hoover Stone & Stucco has been building and restoring exteriors that last. And now that same expert knowledge powers Hoover Soft Wash. We understand how stone, stucco, brick, and siding are built, so we know exactly how to clean them the right way. No high-pressure damage, just safe, professional soft washing that protects your home or business. Trust the team that knows exteriors inside and out. Hoover Stone & Stucco, Hoover Soft Wash. Experience built in.
Texarkana, it's game day and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online, we're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana. Fueling game day the local way.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too. My name is
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, Our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7, we're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Hey, I'm Josh Surrett, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
All right, welcome back to Willie Williams Gymnasium. Coming back out of halftime, two teams making their way back onto the floor. It's the Liberty-Eylau Leopards and the Lone Oak Buffaloes. 32-23 after the break. Liberty-Eylau is out in front. Buffalo's going to start with the ball. Fantastic halftime performance, though.
It was something.
It was something. This guy got out there doing a little bit of dancing.
I wonder who it was.
You can see it all on the Texarkana Facebook page. I'm joking.
I'm sure somebody recorded it.
Somebody did. Buffaloes looking to get some of that momentum back that Liberty-Eylau got out of going into halftime, but the Leopards get a quick steal. Cooper fires one down low. Oh, my goodness, what a pass and what a finish by Crowell. He's got his second bucket of the night. It was great court awareness by Zay Cooper. Leopards bringing the pressure. Buffaloes break it. It's Klein. He trips. It's picked up by Liberty-Eylau. Cooper, right wing, drives in. Kick over to Caden Proctor. He dumps it down low to Hall Clark. That shot denied by Dylan Klein. Buffaloes come away with possession. DeBoard swings it over to Sadler on the right side. Now back to DeBoard. He finally gets it across half court. And he's going to dump it in down low to Alberto. Loses the handle on it, picked up by the Leopards. And right now, Zay Cooper. missed what happened there.
So Alberto fouled him. I wasn't quite sure if they called a technical or not on the fact that he hit the ball after, too.
Well, Alberto, that'll be his third foul.
So, they did call a technical. They're going to call a technical on Alberto Sarmiento. So it'll be Zay Cooper shooting a technical free throw.
So the momentum continues to lean towards the Leopards' way as Cooper all by himself shooting these two. And the Leopards will get possession back of the basketball as Cooper knocks down his first. Leopards with an 11-point lead. As second shot coming now. It's good. 2 clutch free throws by Zay Cooper, and now the Leopards gonna get the ball back on the near sideline here.
Alberto Sarmiento will check out for Anthony Lozoya. Sarmiento is heading back to the locker room, maybe?
You know, these playoff games, things are tense. Sometimes you just lose your cool a little bit. Might see him back later in the game. Liberty-Eylau has the ball. Out to Proctor. He pulls a 3. That one just off the mark. Good box out there from the Buffaloes, as Hall Clark never had a chance to go up and grab that one.
It looked like everybody was blocking out everybody. Nobody went for the ball.
Nobody went for the ball. Liberty-Eylau continuing this stingy defense in the backcourt and have a chance to turn it into points and do. Caden Proctor and Sean Hall in the backcourt gets Caden Proctor some points, and we got a timeout called by the Buffaloes. We'll take one with them, 38-23. Liberty-Eylau starting to put some distance between themselves and Lone Oak. We'll get some words from our sponsors and be right back here with the action on game day. Welcome back to a fired-up Willie Williams Gymnasium. Leopards starting to put a little distance between themselves and Lone Oak, but Lone Oak not going to go away in this regional semifinal game. Winner moves on to the regional finals. Loser, sadly, will be hitting the road, and that's where their season will end. As Leopards looking to come out in their continuous stingy full-court press, giving Lone Oak a lot of problems here to start off the second half. It'll be Sadler set to trigger the inbound. Looking for a man, finds one. That's DeBoard. And Proctor was looking to draw the charge, forces the turnover. Shot up no good, rebounded by Dylan Klein. As that pass, maybe a miscommunication, Crowell gets the steal. Cooper, step back, 3. Off the mark, rebound fought for. Dylan Klein comes away with it. He's done a great job on the boards, but he can't keep it.
Tyrus Crowell had a hand in there the entire time, forcing that in and out. And that's just rough.
And Lone Oak trying to plead the case that he was chinning it and might have been fouled. Their plead's not going to come to their avail. There's now some words between the official and the head coach of Lone Oak. So it'll be Leopard basketball. It's Matt Wingo, the head coach of Lone Oak. Ball inbounded to Crowell. He's guarded by Klein. Liberty-Eylau done a great job of off-ball movement and creating shots at the basket. As Hall Clark kicks one over the corner, step back 3 on the way from Cooper, can't get it to go. And now an over the back going to be called against Crowell, his second, team first of the third quarter. Is Cooper going to face guard the ball? Buffaloes get it into Lozoya. Lozoya has Sean Hall over him. And it's given to Sadler. Sadler in trouble in the backcourt. Gets it up to Klein. Almost a steal there by Crowell. Klein's going to take it himself for 2. So Klein ends the scoring drought for the Buffaloes as they need to start building some momentum here in this third quarter. Cooper. Width of the floor to Caden Proctor. Now Hall Clark thinks about three. Going to pull one off the mark. Liberty-Eylau struggling a little bit as Sean Hall gets a tough rebound. Dumps it down low. Cooper can't get it to go. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Leopards. And the Buffalo faithful unhappy in the stands right now. I think they believe this game's a little more physical than it should be. Leopards almost get the full court steal. A lot of contact. It's going to go out of bounds. And Liberty-Eylau will take over there. As we have an injured Buffalo down. I believe that's Dylan Klein. So Liberty-Eylau done a great job in this full court press. They'll have as many as 4 guys in the front court, Doty, or in the back court rather. And so far the Buffaloes just really can't find an answer for it. So good to see Dylan Klein get up on his own power. Grabbing at that ankle on the bench though.
Yeah, that's what he was grabbing at while he was on the ground as well. Good sportsmanship by Caden Proctor helping him up all over here. Cleaning up the floor as well.
Job, Caden. So good sportsmanship there. Always love to see that. Never want to see a player get hurt. Zay Cooper giving some direction to Caden Proctor as he brings it across the timeline. He's picked up by Bruce Sadler. Now a handoff to Hall Clark. Little give and go action. Proctor. Bullet of a pass to Crowell, who knocks down the 2. And he threw that one at 1,000,000 miles an hour, Doty.
But he was able to force it in there perfectly fine. And, you know, that's just great chemistry between the two of them and worked out for the Leopards.
That one in the hands of Holder. Liberty-Eylau swarming right now defensively. That shot off the mark. Now into the hands of Sadler. He's got 2 Leopards on him deep beyond the perimeter. Gives it up to Lozoya. Now a drive to the lane by Holder. His shot off the mark. Rebound fought for. Crowell comes away with it. Almost has it knocked out of his hands. Does a good job to regather. Now it'll be Cooper working the point. Turnaround shot on the way. Can't get it to go, but will draw the foul and get 2 shots out of it. Foul's going to go on Sadler, his 3rd. Team 3rd of the 3rd quarter. So free throws coming for Cooper. He knocks down the first one. 100% on the night. 3 for 3 from the line. Klein, good to see him coming back into the game. Looks like Leighton Kennard will come into the game for the Buffaloes. So it'll be Zay Cooper sets his feet for his 2nd free throw of the night. Shot up, good. He remains perfect from the line. 42-25. Leopards got a little breathing room right now on the scoreboard. Lone Oak looking to cut that lead, though. That one thrown away. Sean Hall did a great job of speeding up Anthony Lozoya in the backcourt, and it was too much for him to handle. He was looking for Bruce Sadler on the other side of the floor, just a little bit behind him. So Leopards get back possession of the basketball. Hall working Lozoya. Tough take. Lozoya going to be called for the foul. And the Leopards are prowling right now. Lozoya, his first foul of the contest. Team 4th of the 3rd quarter with 3:40 left to go of the period. Sean Hall gets that one to go. He's been pretty good from the free throw line tonight. 5 of 6. He got 14 points up to this point of the contest. And he's 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Gotta love it. Buffaloes trying to find an answer. They find Klein. 3-on-2. That one's stolen away by Crowell. Here we go. He can fly. Gets it to go on the layup. Crowell wanted the dunk, but we'll take 2 points either way. As now Buffaloes pull a long-range 3. That one off the bank and in. The bank is open. Who do we give a shout-out to there, Doty?
State Bank.
State Bank. Slade Parnell with that tray ball. There's now Cooper, kicks one out. Hall Clark says, give me one. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. 46-28, Liberty-Eylau with an 18-point lead here in the regional semifinals. As they're looking down low for Klein. It's tipped back out to the Buffaloes. Knocked out of bounds by Sean Hall. It'll be Bruce Sadler, far sideline, set to trigger it in. Finds his man, Kenyard. 2:42 left to go here in the third quarter. As Crowell almost forces a backcourt, no call. That ball clearly hit behind the line. And now a three, no good, rebounded by Hall Clark. Now a full court pass up the crowd, knocked away. Good hustle there by Anthony Lozoya to knock that one, get in the passing lane there.
Going back the other way. Lone Oaks ball.
And Liberty-Eylau pleading their case that it was the last tip by Lozoya, which from our vantage point it looked to be. So Lone Oak going to get a little break there.
Christian Morris checking in for the Buffaloes.
A lot of pressure in the backcourt right now from the Leopards. Alberto back in the game.
That's Christian Morris.
Christian Morris into the game, check that. As Sadler, a lot of pressure in the corner by Crowell. Crowell almost gets the steal, knocks it out of bounds. And Liberty-Eylau does a great job defensively of moving their feet and not biting on head fakes or pass fakes. And they can really speed you up when you don't want to be. There's Lozoya looking for a man. Got to get it in, don't want a 5-second call. Gets Klein deep in the front court. Hall Clark's all over him though. Now let's skip back to Lozoya. Working right side. Didn't want to get trapped. Somehow got it out to Klein. It's stolen away. Who else but Sean Hall? As Hall thinks about going coast to coast. Gets it to go around the setup charge. And that was great body control by Hall to go around Klein.
Just showing off the athleticism, the way that he's able to contort his body midair. Perfect job there by Sean.
Sadler has it knocked out of his hands. It's picked up by Hall Clark. I believe that was Crowley who knocked it loose. As Hall says, alley-oop, and just not enough there. Proctor says, give me three. Gets it to go, bottom! Liberty-Eylau is fired up. And a steal, and two more! Liberty-Eilau's all over the floor right now. Zay Cooper with 2 points. And now a stoppage in play. Little liquid on the floor. Cowbells are going on the Leopard sideline. 53-28. They have a humongous lead here in this regional semifinal game.
I want to give a huge credit to Tyrus Crowell there. You know, they go up for the alley-oop. They don't end up capitalizing on it, but he's able to corral the rebound off of the rim, and he sets up that whole of play. And, you know, an incredible ball movement by Sean Hall to kick that back over to Caden Proctor for an extra pass. And, you know, you can't draw it up any better.
And that goes back to what we were talking about a little bit earlier in the game. You know, it's not just one person where all these points come from. Liberty-Eylau does a great job of moving the ball around as they force a turnover there. And the Buffaloes just cannot seem to find an answer for this full court press of Liberty-Eylau.
We're getting to see DJ Jackson for the first time tonight, and he's filling in just as well. Another forced turnover and back to Leopard ball.
So Liberty-Eylau looking to add to their commanding lead as a block shot there by Colt Bowman. A beautifully timed block. Sean Hall gives to Hall Clark on the cutter. Give him two. And, I mean, Sean Hall knew exactly where Hall Clark was going to be. As Liberty-Eylau gets another steal, DJ Jackson. Caden Proctor, good spin move. Takes it to the rack, loses a handle on it, and going to be called for the charge. And I think if he hadn't lost a handle on it, he would have controlled his body a little bit better.
Yeah, he just got a little bit out of control with his body as he was trying to corral the ball and ends up forcing the charge.
Only the first foul on Proctor. Liberty-Eylau has 2 this quarter. 23.3 seconds left to go in the third. Liberty-Eylau not going to back down from this full court press. It's worked for them all night. Ball into Lazoya. He's in trouble. It's thrown away. Hall Clark gets the basket on the steal. And now a timeout called by the Buffaloes. Liberty-Eylau is loving it. They're fired up. 57-28. They have a huge lead with 16.5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break, get some words from our sponsors, and be right back here with the action on game day.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
Welcome back. We want to thank our game sponsors, Access Plumbing Group, Kelly Sims, Remax Preferred, Redemption LLC, Loyalty Over Love, as well as Phone Pros. Thank you to our game sponsors for their support of Texarkana Game Day.
All right, 57-28. We're brought back in by the Cupid Shuffle, which tells you to move your muscle. And the Liberty-Eylau Leopards been moving the ball up and down the floor at will so far in this game. Is a little blown coverage. Doty with the save on the monitor. Good hands by Doty as a foul is drawn underneath the basket. Man, we got an up-close and personal view right there, Doty.
Yep.
Lonoke, that ball, they're going to throw it away. It's off the head of Brady Holder. Woo! Doty, that was great reaction time by you.
I'm still trying to collect myself. Hold on.
I know that the viewers can't see it at home, but if you could have seen the reaction time from Doty as the third quarter comes to a close. 57-28, a 29-point lead for the Leopards in this regional semifinal game. Can they hang on in the last 8 minutes of this one to advance to the regional finals? We'll find out right after we get some words from our sponsors and get right back here for fourth quarter action on game day.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking Account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Welcome back. Once again, as we begin this fourth quarter action, we want to thank our game sponsors, Access Plumbing Group, Kelly Sims, Remax Preferred, Redemption LLC, Loyalty Over Love, as well as Phone Pros. Thank you to our game sponsors for their support of Texarkana Game Day and Liberty-Eylau Athletics.
Doty, we need to get you your own sponsor by Allstate, because you had great hands just then.
Oh, man.
Start of the fourth quarter, Liberty-Eylau with a huge lead as Sean Hall almost loses his balance. Has it on the right wing, dumps it into Caden Proctor, back out. Good ball movement by the Leopards. Sean Hall going to take it. Tough move to the basket for 2 more. Sean Hall starts fourth quarter scoring. Liberty-Eylau 59, Lone Oak 28 as they almost turn it over. Good job by the Buffaloes to collect it. They can't get the shot to go. Leopards pushing the tempo even more. Hall Clark head fakes the 3. Gives it to Crowell. And this game through the first half, folks, if you're just now joining us, was a pretty close one as Crowell gets that one up and over his defender. Good take. But Leopards have found a way to just come away with it as they almost get a steal and do. Sean Hall picks it up, 3-on-1, fast break opportunity. Hall all the way to the rack. Liberty-Eylau has an answer at every turn. Buffalo's in trouble as they almost lose a handle on it again. They get it up, length of the floor to Holder, dumps it in down low to Morris. Morris has it stripped out of his hands. Picked up by the Leopards. That's Cooper. Cooper dumps it in. Good pass to Hall for 2 more. He's got 6 in this fourth quarter. 65-28, and the Leopards can do no wrong right now. The board looking for any type of answer. Gets through Crowell, who gambled, And there we go. Brady Holder breaks the scoring drought. Cuts it to 35. Sean Hall going to slow things down finally for the Leopards, who have been working at a lightning fast pace. Hall has it knocked out of his hands by Christian Morris. Ball will stay with the Leopards. No, check that. Ball will go to the Buffaloes, so good hand there by Morris to force the turnover.
Yeah, it bounced off of Sean's foot last, I believe.
So it'll be Slade Parnell set to trigger the inbound. Proctor trying to draw the charge foul. Referee gave a warning there for flops. As it'll be Bruce Sadler being guarded by Hall. Now Hall Clark coming to help. Sadler kicks it out. The board pulls a long three. Dang, he got it.
Really good shot. Caden Proctor right there in his face guarding him, and got to give credit where credit's due. Tough shot.
5:24 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Liberty-Eylau commanding lead. And looks like the Leopards and Zay Cooper just going to run a little bit of time off the clock with the remaining possessions that they have as he loses his footing, gets it out to Sean Hall, who knocks down 3 more. Leopards are red hot. As Hall's got 9 here in the fourth quarter. I believe he has, 15, 17. He's got over 20 points here as that shot off the mark. Rebound, a good move on the rebound by Zay Cooper. Cooper dumps it down low to Proctor, who had a man trailing him. Leopards are lighting it up on the scoreboard right now. They've got 70. That one fired up to Klein. He went down earlier in the game with an ankle injury. The Sadler makes a move between 2 Leopard defenders. Klein in the corner, shot over the hand of Hall Clark. Off the mark. And now Leopards 3-on-0 and an easy layup there for Zay Cooper. 2-on-1 opportunity now. If the Buffaloes, good head fake there by Sadler, and he'll draw the foul. It's Tyrus Crow picking up his 3rd of the contest. First for the Leopards of the fourth quarter. So Sadler's going to get 3 free throws here. And his first one off the mark. And Doty, the Leopards, I mean, they just came fired up to play for this one.
Yeah, I mean, talking with Coach Lehman before the game, he said that, any team that beats Ponder, you have to respect. And you really don't know kind of what to expect coming into this game. And, obviously, in that you're going to have some coaches talk. But at the same time, I think what we're seeing today from Liberty-Eylau isn't just a win, it's a statement win. And having this, and as you go on to that next round where it gets really tough in the regional finals, I think you build so much confidence with this sort of win and this deficit that you started to create.
Liberty-Eylau has Caden Proctor, a fantastic move to the basket. Liberty-Eylau will play the winner of Jefferson and Dallas
Madison.
Madison. That game started at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yep, about 30 minutes from now in Tyler.
So should be a good regional final. As a lot of contact there, no foul. Buffaloes have the ball. Eli DeBoard. How about Sean Hall, the sophomore? I've tallied up his points over here. 26 points on the night for him.
He's had an incredible game, not just offensively, but defensively is where he's been creating those shot opportunities for himself. A lot of breakaway steals and transition buckets that he's created for himself has been incredible.
And, you got to be fired up if you're Coach Lehman. I mean, you get him for 2 more years. There's a few substitutions now for the Leopards.
Yeah, DJ Jackson checks in and Anthony Marshall checks in for Devin Hall Clark and Caden Proctor.
Sean Hall still on the floor for the Leopards as Buffaloes still showing some fight here late, even though they're trailing by quite a bit. Good steal there from Anthony Marshall. Gives it up to DJ Jackson. Now Sean Hall collects it, takes it himself, dumps it down low. Crowell, that was beautiful. And Sean Hall and Crowell are just on the same page tonight. What more can you say?
It's been an incredible night for anybody wearing that red and white for Liberty-Eylau.
The charge going to be called against Zay Cooper. It'll be his third foul. Team second of the fourth quarter. And you know that it's just really exciting to know that this is the level of basketball that Liberty-Eylau is playing at right now. I mean, I really hope that we're the ones there next week, or I guess the game would
be Friday. Probably. Yeah.
I really hope that we're the ones calling that game, Donnie, because
it would be a fun one for sure.
So, slew of substitutions now in for the Buffaloes.
As well for the Leopards, we've got Roderick Foster that has checked in as well now for Sean Hall and the Leopards.
Ball in the hands of Parnell. He's looking down low. It's Colton Baker, 6'1" junior. Out of his hands, going to stay with the Buffaloes, and they'll call a timeout. 76-34 is the score. Liberty-Eylau with a huge lead and more than likely going to the next round. We're going to take a quick break, get some words from our sponsors, and be right back here on Game Day.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a safety and savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
All right, welcome back to Willie Williams Gymnasium. Through this second half, Leopards taking the Buffaloes behind the woodshed as they have had a dominant second half. As Buffaloes have the ball coming out of the timeout. Going to get a quick three there off the mark. Rebounded by the Buffaloes and stolen away, and here come the Leopards, 1-on-0. And Zay Cooper's got two more as Liberty-Eylau forces the Buffaloes to pick it up in a terrible spot. They somehow get out of it.
I was worried about the monitor again.
That one tipped by Eljon Miller.
I think they're going to get him on the push from behind.
So Miller picks up his first. Less than 2 minutes left to go here now in the fourth quarter. As it'll be Gage Brummett firing it in. Now it's another steal here by the Leopards. It's going to be Foster. They get it to Marshall for two on the opposite side block. His second basket of the game. And the Leopards now eclipse the 80 mark on the scoreboard as a tie-up now. Possession here are going to favor the Buffaloes. It's a good job by Marshall to get back and tie up on that one.
We'll see Zay Cooper check out. That'll be Bryson Cornelius who checks in for the Leopards.
Leopards staying in this full court pressure, almost force a turnover. Ball's on the floor. They're all over it. Stolen away by DJ Jackson, who draws the foul.
Yeah, there was a flagrant call on the Buffaloes there. Going to be on number 11, John.
And that's going to be his first foul. That's Gage Brummett. And that'll send DJ Jackson all by his lonesome to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, got super frustrated there with the steal and ended up just shoving DJ Jackson in the back.
Jackson, first one good. Gets his first point of the night. Second one just off the mark. And Liberty-Eylau going to get possession of it back after the flagrant. (81-34). Liberty-Eylau a 3-point basket away from a 50-point lead. And I believe it's starting to set in for some of the seniors on the bench of Lone Oak. As Cornelius fires it in, now it's into the hands of Marshall. Left wing, looks at the basket, takes it himself. Just too high off the glass, rebounded by Colton Bowman. As he lofts it up to Colton Baker. Now a kick out, 3 on the way. Off the mark, no good by Kyson Wade. They get the rebound and they're going to throw it out of bounds. 1:04 left to go here now. In what has been a very dominant game from the Leopards. Marshall brings it across the timeline. Asking for a screen, doesn't get it. Now a kick over to Miller. Good ball movement from the Leopards late here. They look to dig it back out to Jackson. Ooh, good move. Step back. 3 on the way. Just off the mark. Now Marshall going to try to pull a 3. Can't get it to go. They want that 50-point lead, Doty. There's almost a steal there. Good job collecting it. Here's the Buffaloes as now Liberty-Eylau gets a steal. 25 seconds. Marshall pushing the tempo. A little bit of a nudge there, no call. And great hustle there by Colton Baker, the junior. Showing no quit here late.
We got more subs coming in for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. Looks like it's going to be some of the JV guys. We got Ashton King. We've got number 21, Braden Parrish, who just won the 100-meter dash at the Waddy Myers.
Shout out.
On Friday. We got Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, and Jeremiah London, as well as Johnny Ward.
Jeremiah London, 10 seconds. Pulls a 3 off the mark. Rebounded by the Buffaloes, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that will do it for the regional semifinals. Leopards going on to the regional finals where they will face either Jefferson or Dallas Madison. Great dominant ball game by the Leopards. 81-34 the final score. And again, shout out to the Lone Oak Buffaloes. They've had a great season. Unfortunately, this is where the road ends for them. They showed some heart here tonight. A great fan base that traveled with them. Liberty-Eylau, just as equally impressive of a fan base that came with them, and they got more basketball in their future. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in here tonight. Doty, anything to add?
I mentioned it kind of as that quarter was winding down, but man, what a statement win. Like you can't say it any better. You know, Coach Jackson said you got to respect a team that can beat Ponder. And what does it say whenever you almost beat this team by 50?
I believe that Liberty-Eylau went 12 for 15 from the free throw line tonight, if my count is right. So good night shooting the free throws, as we're going to have a little circle of prayer here. Good sportsmanship here between the two squads after the game.
Well, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Be sure to check Facebook and Instagram for more details on what's to come for the regional finals. But we appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight.
All right, well, for myself and Zach Doty, we're going to wish you a good night and God bless here from Mount Pleasant, Texas.